Hey guys, I have been inspired to make a Minecraft series by another YouTuber that I found on my recommended, and it just reminded me of how I used to record Minecraft videos. Just start recording and yap. And I kind of miss that era of YouTube where things didn't have to be completely production. It was just solely based on, I guess, the vibe of the video, and that's something I've always enjoyed about older Minecraft. I was talking to my brother about, like, way back when we used to watch Minecraft videos when we were younger, and he remembered the guy who made the Farlands Bus series. I think his name was Kurt J. Mack. And my brother was saying that it was just so funny that he was like 7 years old listening to an older guy's life story, you know? That guy's like in his 30s living halfway across America, and he's got me and my brother interested in his life, and I don't know. That just seems like a beautiful era, and I have a lot to talk about, and I've been really wanting to play Minecraft, and I've also really been wanting to work on content. But the content I was wanting to make was a bit more produced, and I still want to do that. Don't get me wrong. I want to do that. However, if I sit around and wait until I have an actual good setup for that video, I'm not going to make anything in the meantime, and it's going to feel a little canned, and this just feels a bit more straight from the heart. And I don't know. I feel like that's a bit more of something I used to do back when I was younger, and I would have the family laptop and I would install Bandicam, and there would be that little watermark, and I would just sit there and play Minecraft. In fact, one of the first videos I made in Minecraft, I believe, was in April. I can't remember which year it was. It might have been 2013 or 14. But how I recorded the video was I would walk along, and I had my mic off because I didn't own a mic, and I would just type. Sorry, I have my nails done. You know, and I type that, and then look at the camera and do a little bit of this, and that was how I expressed myself. And I kind of miss that, and I would love to get back into that, just as a way to go back to my roots and play the video game that I've been wanting to get back into, to just, I don't know, I always remember Minecraft being a incredibly relaxing game for me as a kid. All my friends were through Minecraft for a while. I used to play on Minecraft Christian homeschool servers, and shout out Scrafty if that's even still a thing. I met a lot of fun people through that. One person, every once in a while I catch up with them. Their name was Little Yoda01, and we would spend almost all of our time together. And I, as of late, maybe have gotten nostalgia goggles for that simpler time, where looks like a cool place to put a house, plus there's that there. But yeah, I kind of yearn for a simpler time when I had that ambition to just turn on OBS and put out the most low-effort Minecraft video possible. And this isn't low effort, but back then I just had so much confidence about, yeah, I'll upload a video where I'm not even talking and just typing in chat, you know? I know there's people who stream like that, and that's really cool, don't get me wrong, I think it's awesome. But for me to get out of my shell, I feel as though I have to actually speak, if that makes sense. I don't know. I think it's just part of being a person, that urge to create something. And I don't know, I don't want to get too personal, but me being who I am, I very much know the risk of me potentially never being able to have kids. And that's just, it's a risk I knew going into the undertaking of living a life that actually was fulfilling for me, is the fact that, you know, biologically, I don't think I'll be able to have kids anymore. So I started thinking about, what am I going to leave on this earth? What am I going to come home to and want to work on? What is my baby, I guess you could say. And I've realized I want to make content for people that just need to relax, you know? I feel like so much of this world is caught up in, oh, who are we going to vote for this election? How am I going to get my finances paid off? And we oftentimes, I feel, turn on content that doesn't actually enrich our brains that much. It more just puts a band-aid on the issue of our brains not being enriched with something that makes us think, you know? And I'm not saying screw TikTok, don't get me wrong, I'm a TikTok girly. I start up that app as soon as I wake up, watch some funny memes, check up on Joshua Block and the drink tracker, and then I go to bed again. And then I wake up at like 3 hours later. But I don't know. I want to make good habits in life, and I've never been a habitual person. But I would love to start now. And I think this is a good way of doing that. But, like I was saying earlier, yes, there are videos I do want to make that are a bit more produced. Like there's this game, SCP-5K, that I want to make a video on because it's just so genuinely terrifying, and I feel like I have to tell the creator, hey, you did a fantastic job. Keep doing more of that, you know? And I will eventually work on that video, but I would like to write out the script more because I don't want a video like that to turn out like a video like this. These are two separate, I feel like, wavelengths, if that makes sense. Well, I guess since it's night, we should probably just start mining, because I was yapping and I walked by like 3 sheep, didn't even touch them, and I need a bed. So, until morning, we're just gonna do the classic, not technically digging straight down, but still technically dangerous way of mining. You know, I remember people always saying don't dig straight down, and I don't really get that. I don't understand what that was all about. Don't get me wrong, I've died a few times to it. But I feel like there's some things in life you just need to experience. And I feel like that's one of them. Just making that mistake. Mistakes are a funny thing, you know, because for you to learn, you have to make mistakes, you know. Somebody can teach you every rule in the book, but it's going to take until you screw up to actually understand the why behind that concept. So, I wouldn't say mistakes need to happen because, you know, it sucks to make mistakes. But I think a lot of good can come from them. And I feel like people need to make mistakes sometimes. My current goal is to find coal here. I believe this is 1.20.4, so the caves are going to be a little bit different than I'm used to. If you guys haven't yet found the channel Joyful on YouTube, it's a guy who makes content in Minecraft by just recording and playing slowly and not sprinting around trying to speed run the game. Everything is slow and methodical, and the way he talks is really relaxing, and I will link his video in the description as somewhat of an inspiration for this. And I think that, I don't know, I think what he's doing is a very revolutionary thing on the platform that, you know, it fills a niche, but there's people there who want slower paced content. I heard about from my brother one time that one of his old friends used to turn on Skyrim long plays to fall asleep. And personally, I had never heard of long plays. I've heard of speedruns, but never long plays. And long plays is just raw footage of you playing the game and maybe not speaking. I believe in a lot of long plays they don't really speak. I mean, speaking of which, I don't even know how long to make this video. But there's some times where I wake up and I have an idea I want to talk about, and I'll send it in Instagram DMs to my friends or through Snapchat DMs, and it'll be a long segmented video. And I'm not gonna lie, when I receive those, sometimes I do just skip through a little bit, and I'm sure they skip through too. But I think that turning those moments of, I have an idea, I want to talk about this, into a Minecraft video where I can just play the game I love, give me a reason to play the game I love, and also get that, I guess, yap sesh out of my way and onto my day, so I can just have that thought put out. And then do a little editing, throw a little lo-fi music in the background, maybe just the Minecraft soundtrack. I'll probably throw some lo-fi. I know some good lo-fi. But yeah, I just want to start being consistent about my passions. Because there are times where I want to work on something, but the immediate thought in my brain is, well, I have to work today, and that's going to take energy away from work. At the end of the day, though, it really isn't going to. I just have to have the passion and let that be my energy, I guess. But I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. If this is something you guys would like to watch. Hopefully this video isn't longer than 15 minutes, because I don't know if I'd sit through all that. Ooh, a cave. I guess we'll explore this for a bit. Ooh, lapis. Let's go. Okay. Is that gold? No, that's copper. Alright. That's really cool. I'm gonna go make an iron pick in the furnace. Or not the furnace, in the workbench. Gosh, I can't believe it's still night out there. Night lasts so long when you're waiting for it to go away. It's kind of like that whole thing of time moves slower when you're watching the clock. Alright, we got that iron smelting. You know what? I'll leave it for the next episode. We'll go down, explore that cave. It should be daytime by then. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching. I really hope to make this a regular series on the channel. Mainly because it just scratches that itch in my brain of content creation, something I want to put out there to be known by. And I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again. Bye-bye.